Changes. Turn and face the strain. Changes. Don't wanna be a richer man.
No, this is our contact list.
Yeah, we can't use those
so we
anymore.
can get.
We gotta use these ones now.
What I'll do is
Because I got all these on this one, but
no, that's just
Oh no, this is just for us to get people's.
contact
Because
list,
I
good.
love that texting you did yesterday. That was way cool.
well, that really helps.
Is that hard to do?
No, I just write it and then just email it to everybody in my phone.
That's cool.
Everybody. So everybody.
Okay. So once we get cell numbers, you would just add
No,
everybody
but
yourself.
yeah,
I do.
yeah, that's what I would do. It's I don't know, it's $200 a month.
Did it? I don't know. And you know,
It actually quite relevant. I shouldn't take the credit for it. I tried writing it like 3 times and I kept messing it up. So.
We have some new guests that they have a protest today, and we want to let you know about that, and we want to let you know about what their positions are and what they're protesting about.
You know, in terms of rage and, well, not so much rage, but protesting for what's right. We have with us today a special group of guests.
Yeah,
you want to
the
introduce?
gang from D.O.M.A. I guess I have with me Justin, Emily, and Jesse. And good morning and welcome to the show. Tell us a little bit about D.O.M.A. What does D.O.M.A. stand for? It's an acronym for?
Okay, well actually D.O.M.A. is an acronym for Defense of Marriage Act, which was passed in 1992. And what that basically does is it does 2 things. One is it says that the federal government does not have to recognize a gay marriage. It basically says that marriage is between a man and a woman, and if a state decides that they want to allow gay marriage in their state, the federal government will not recognize that marriage, 1. And 2, what it does is it says from state to state, you do not have to recognize a marriage. For instance, California outlawed gay marriage. Just recently, they added it to their constitution that marriage is between a man and a woman. But if another state were to legalize gay marriage, which I believe Vermont, there are several states that have legalized. Okay, so there are several states that have legalized it. But if you go to another state, it's not recognized. And so that's basically what D.O.M.A. does. And so our goal is to get that overturned, which Obama actually wrote an open letter to our community when he was running for office, promising to repeal that law, along with many other laws that are, just not fair and basically are discriminatory towards our community. So
I have a question.
Okay.
What happens to all of the marriages that took place in the gay lesbian marriages that took place in California before Prop 8 passed?
They're actually in limbo right now. There's actually a movement right now to get those marriages annulled. The Supreme Court has agreed to hear, I believe, 4 cases. They're going to start hearing pretty soon, within the next few months, to see if whether or not it's constitutional or not. But yeah, those marriages are in limbo, which is that's what we held our candlelight vigil for last month, December 20th, to just to shed some light, if you will, on the fact that these 18,000 families are going to lose their rights.
So just on a practical level, as an example, the gay and lesbian people that were married in Connecticut, Vermont, and Massachusetts, those marriages are still legal, which means that those couples can, for example, and this is one of over 100 rights that are deprived of.
Over 1,300.
Thank you, over 1,300. Well, that is over 100.
Yeah.
Anyway, thousands anyway.
Yeah.
But not to make a joke of that, because that's huge. We are deprived of over 1,300 rights that every other American in the United States enjoys without even realizing it.
Exactly.
But for example, all those couples can file their taxes as married couples, whereas...
Well, not federally, because the federal government doesn't recognize.
Okay.
So I'm sure they can file their local taxes.
Okay.
I'm not completely sure on this, but D.O.M.A. says that the federal government does not recognize gay marriage. So I don't know if the IRS has to do with that or not, to be honest with you. But I don't see.
Quick question. Yeah, I think we all need to be educated, and that's part of why we're going in this. That's why we're having this show. It's so important that we as a community understand, first of all, what's happening to our rights. What does this stand for? There's so much propaganda out there. It depends on who you listen to. I mean, if you're listening to conservative talk radio, you're going to get, you know, that this is completely un-American. And of course, we're just trying to show another different kind of view. But where does HRC stand in the mix, and how are they being proactive in trying to address some of these things? And we plan on having, you know, we have the good fortune of having a very active HRC program here, and a lot of members, and they want to be a part of the show. They're excited to be a part of the show and part of the dialogue. But I'm curious. I mean, are we seeing a collaborative effort here in terms of, is D.O.M.A just one of many, or are they working with HRC? What's going on there?
Okay, well actually our group is LV Equality, is the name of our group. And we're more like, when you hear the word grassroots, this is grassroots. We are the grassroots. We are, you know, we send the emails, we send the text messages, we do the get-togethers, and HRC is more of the international and national aspect of it. We do work with HRC. They do more lobbying, fundraising, you know, that kind of thing, which is very important. And what we do is just basically get the word out, like you said earlier. And many of us in here don't know what D.O.M.A is, or just don't know that these rights have been taken away.
But you support one another's efforts, and
absolutely. We have a MySpace page and a Facebook page, so you can find us on both of those, LV Equality. And you can go to our website, lvequality.com. But today we are going to be to the left of the Stratosphere in between Main and Las Vegas Boulevard at 1:30. And what we're going to be doing is gathering signatures for an open letter that we're sending to Obama. And just basically we're going to try and be seen. We're going to have our signs. We're going to, you know, just be seen. Yeah, be right.
So on the north side of the Stratosphere at 1:30.
At 1:30.
And your purpose is to be visible and also to collect names, and talk about
collect names.
What that's going to be again.
Well, we're going to have a signature sheet. We're going to have a few signature sheets. And all we want people to do is just, you know, stop by, sign their name on our sheet, and then our goal is to get 1 million, obviously not for us, but nationwide. There's over 100 cities that are coming together today to do this. And our goal is to get over 1 million signatures that we're going to give to Obama, because what he did is he made a promise. If we gave him our vote, he would do these things. And there's actually, you know, 5 or 6 things, including the AIDS epidemic and all these other things. But then, at the same time, he made us nervous when he got this Reverend Rick Warren to do his inauguration. So we're like, okay, well, let's remind him. He made us a promise. Let's make him stick to his word.
Right.
You know, and then also, it's just community outreach with our 6 rights flyers, which just explain to people 6 rights that we don't get, 6 out of over 100.
You want to name those?
Well, yeah, we get, in many states, you can still be fired for being gay. In many states, you can be denied housing for being gay. And many states, if you're beaten up or robbed or, you know, anything, it won't be treated as a hate crime. I can't fight for my country because I'm gay, because I can't go into the army. How does that help anybody? I can't sponsor a partner to become a citizen in this country if they're an immigrant. You know. There's many more.
And adopt.
More than 1,500.
So, yeah.
If I wanted to go to the protest, if we want to go to the protest today, do we need to? Can we just show up and there'll be signs for us? Or
absolutely, we got everything.
T-shirts,
we got
anything
signs,
like that?
we've got anything you need. We've got water. Just come. You know.
Where would we park if we went out
You
there?
can park at the Stratosphere. You can park. There's actually I've seen an empty parking lot on Wyoming and the Boulevard. You can park there. You know.
It's pretty easy. It's not like one to the strip.
Yeah, we're going to be mobile. We're going to be moving around.
And you have permits and stuff to do this? So.
That's why we picked that location, because it's city property. It's considered freedom of speech.
Okay. You heard it here. Come on, guys, out, guys and gals.
What's the time again?
Come on out.
Thanks so much for the good work you do.
And come on out and support. This is what being a community is about. This is where you have a chance to make a difference. And this is it's so important. It's vital. Not just for yourself. Thank you for joining us today on Channel 8 News Updating. Out